press conference being held by the defense secretary just wrapped up at MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa.
He is the Secretary of War, of course, Pete Hegseth. Gave an update on how the war in Iran is going as he tries to generate some public support with this venture that has seen the toppling of Iran's supreme leader. Let's bring in our own Evan Axelbank. Live from MacDill. Hi there, Evan. What exactly did the secretary today say?
Well, the secretary is painting an optimistic and positive picture of the U.S. effort in Iran, but he did say that it is going to take time to achieve the main goal, which he says is to eliminate Iran as a threat to the United States. He said the U.S. and Israel have established total dominance of the skies and that the Iranian Navy has been rendered useless. The leader of the charge here at CENTCOM is Admiral Brad Cooper. He said in just the last 72 hours, 200 targets were struck deep inside of Iran. In just the last hour, he says, so this is late-breaking information, he says B-2 bombers dropped dozens of 2,000-pound penetrator bombs, which hit missile launchers, and that they also hit Iran's equivalent of Space Command. The question is it working? Well, he says Iran's ballistic missile attacks have dropped 90%, and drone attacks since the initial wave of bombing runs are down 83% because a drone carrier ship was hit. The secretary said that Iran is hoping that we could not sustain this, but he says that's a bad miscalculation.
If you think you've seen something, just wait. The amount of combat power that's still flowing, that's still coming, that we'll be able to project over Iran is a multiples of what it currently is right now when you add up our capabilities and those of the Israeli Defense Forces. And we have no shortage of authorities. The Admiral knows we have clear objectives with maximum authorities on the battlefield.
Hegseth said that we remember and honor our fallen, given that this war has seen 6 Americans killed. They're soon going to be welcomed home to Dover Air Force Base, he said. One of the 6 killed includes Captain Cody Cork of Winter Haven. He was one of the 6 Americans killed by that Iranian drone that hit a command center in Kuwait. The secretary did not say as to whether ground troops are being considered, but he did argue, Mark, that the president saying that he wants a say as to who is going to lead Iran next is not necessarily an expansion of the original U.S. goal, which was articulated today as eliminating Iran as a threat to the United States.
All right, Evan Axelbank at MacDill Air Force Base for tonight. Evan, thanks much.